You probably hear terms a lot like self-care and self-love, but have you ever really stopped to think, do I love myself? I want to talk about that in today's video. Stick around. Hey there, my name is Yancy and this is my channel, Chasing Yancy. If you are coming back, thank you so much for stopping by again. And if this is your first time, let me tell you just a little bit about what I do here on my channel. I teach emotional intelligence and show people how to have self-discipline so that they can achieve the life that they have always dreamed of. Now, if this is something you would like to learn more about, please hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified every time new content drops, which happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So go ahead and hit that notification bell and you will receive alerts on your phone or on your computer. Now, I'm gonna ask you a little favor. If you would please hit that like button. The reason why I make this request on every video is because it lets YouTube know this is the type of content people want to see, and that way they will push it out to other people and more people will have an opportunity to get this information. So thank you in advance. Now, like I said, I drop videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Sundays I go live and we have so much fun. You have to check it out. But if you can't wait and that's not enough content for you, you can follow me everywhere on the socials as Chasing Yancy, especially Instagram. That's where I have the most fun. You can stay up to date about events and webinars and other opportunities and new products that drop. I also share what I think are helpful tips there as well. But let's get into today's video. How do you know if you truly love yourself? Now, initially, I think a lot of people confuse this with like, do you like yourself? Do you feel confident? Yeah, I like myself. I look out for myself. Well, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm looking at is the real form of love. And what is real love? It's not an emotion. It is an action. If I say that I feel love towards you, but I don't do anything loving, I don't look out for you, I do things that actually put you in a worse position than when I came, would you start to wonder if I really did love you? We don't care about the emotion somebody feels. We care about the action, because love is a choice to do. So in this video, I want to challenge you to look at your lifestyle and say, do I truly love myself? Now, the very first thing you have to do in making this determination, whether or not you love yourself, is to determine what you want. If you know what you want, you can know if you're getting that or not. So take a moment and just think about your life. Is your life something that you're super happy with? Let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your life? 10 would be like, oh my God, my toes are curling. This is the life I have always dreamed of. 1 is meh, I hate my life. Please comment right now. I want to see. I took a poll on Instagram and it was wild. How I want to say about high 70s to 80% of people were very discontent with their life or they wanted to improve. Now, there's no shame in this because assessment is the very first step in achieving what you want. So drop a comment and let me know. Again, 10 being the greatest, you are just enjoying yourself. 1, you really need to improve. The next thing I want you to think about is how much do you control your life? Look at your life in your mind and think, am I a backseat driver? Does it feel like life just happens to me? Do things happen and then I react? Or am I in the driver's seat, white knuckling, holding onto that steering wheel, deciding where I want to go every single day? Think how much you control your life. Now, if you're one of those people who say, you know what, I think I might be in the back seat, or I might even be in the trunk. Don't worry, you're not alone. I actually think that's probably the majority of people. Most people experience feelings, and then those feelings lead them to action. Let me give you an example. You might want to go to the gym, but in the morning when your alarm goes off, you're like, ooh, this bed feels delicious. And I really could use that extra hour and a half of sleep. So it feels really good in here. So I'm going to stay in bed and skip the workout. I'll do it another day. Those actions that you took, pushing that snooze button or turning the alarm off altogether and getting back in bed, Those actions were the result of your feelings. So those were feeling-based or feeling-led actions. The alternative is to have thoughts that provoke action. And the interesting thing is that your thoughts can actually lead to feelings. Let me give you the same example. A person who wakes up, they hear their alarm go off, they feel the same sensation that the bed feels delicious, and they definitely could use that extra hour and a half of sleep. But instead of stopping at that feeling of, oh, this feels so good if I were to just stay here, they engage their mind and they harness their thoughts. Their thoughts say, what do I want? I want a healthy body. I want a tight frame. I want to lose that 20 pounds. They then take action based on the thought. Well, if I want this, what do I have to do to achieve it? Well, I got to get out of this cozy bed. I have to turn off this alarm. I have to get in my car and go to my gym or wherever you're going to work out. Now, this is where the feeling comes into place. Instead of focusing your energy, because everything is energy, we are completely made up of energy. Instead of focusing and concentrating our energy on how delicious it would be to stay in bed and being upset about the fact you can't stay in that delicious bed, you focus your energy on the body and the results that you want, and that will get you excited. I'll tell you what, I'm on a fitness journey right now, and it seemed like every time I started to make momentum, I would either switch jobs or something would happen. This very last time, my gym closed due to COVID. So I finally got back on track and I have been seeing results, and it's so exciting. Every day I'm forced to make a decision. When my alarm goes off at 4 a.m., I have to decide, do I want to curl back up in that cozy bed? Mind you, it is pitch black, so my mind is telling me, it's dark, ma'am. It's nighttime, go back to sleep. Or do I want to get up and do the work that it takes? And I literally every single morning go, ooh, how badly do you want it? Ooh, I want it bad. I want it bad. I want to be on somebody's beach this summer in a bikini. And I have made that declaration to myself. I have made that declaration on my social media with my followers. And I have made up my mind that that is what I want. So in that moment, I use my thought because I love myself enough to treat myself to what I want in order to get the end result that I want, which will ultimately make me happy, and I start to get excited. Thinking about the fashion options that are gonna open back up to me is so exciting. I have been slender most of my life, and I've had the luxury of walking into stores, grabbing things off the shelf, and because of my height, I don't have to alter anything. Now that I've packed on some weight, it is not fun. I don't enjoy taking pictures as much. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, this stuff is not rocket science. We know how unpleasant it is to be overweight. So I think about how great it's gonna be to have the energy I used to have. It's gonna be great to be able to move around with the ease that I used to have. And that gets me pumped. And by the time I'm in my car, I'm like, woo! Put on a playlist that gets me in the mood, and I just go, go, go. I recommend that you watch a video that I did about why people are so doggone happy. You can click this link right here, but it also teaches you a lot about mental discipline and how to control your mind. It goes into a lot more depth about what I just went over. I have another video that talks about mind control. You can click this here and you can check that out later. I will do my best to remember to put the descriptions down below, but if I forget to do that, just comment and I'll post it there after the fact. So getting back to what I was talking about, I want you to focus on commanding your life instead of reacting to your life. Everybody faces their own sets of challenges in life, but it's up to us to decide if we are going to react and play a passive role or command and take charge. And I'll tell you what, taking charge feels awesome. It makes you feel so powerful and you feel less helpless. Now, if you're saying to me, hey, Yancy, this stuff sounds great, but I don't really have the mental discipline that I need. I've never been able to exercise self-discipline before. You might be a great candidate for my Sunshine Club. My Sunshine Club is an online community with people who have goals, but just aren't quite sure how to obtain them, or maybe they need a little bit of that accountability so that they can hit their goals. I come in each week, we do live video chats on Tuesday, and it's really awesome. I've really gotten close to everybody in my group, and it is amazing seeing the strides that they've made. We also check in daily. I encourage people to do their meditation every single morning and at least 30 minutes of physical activity each day. If you'd like to become a member of the Sunshine Club, just click the link in the description below. I'm also doing a webinar on Thursday, February 18th. And for those of you guys who are going to be watching the replay and it's after that date, don't worry, I'll be doing a lot more stuff in the future. In this free webinar, I'm going to teach people how to reprogram their mind and get out of the matrix that we call life. So many things that we have been taught have caused us to act erroneously. I want to teach you the things that I have learned so far that have made a radical impact on my life. So make sure you click the link that says Free Yourself Webinar, sign up, get your spot, and I will see you on Thursday. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video, and I'm gonna keep going with what we've been doing. It has been, I'm telling you, I really get a kick out of reading these comments. For the last couple of videos, if you guys have been watching, if you're subscribed, you know, I have been asking people to do a unique comment at the end of the video just to see who's made it this far. And so I'm gonna keep going with it because I'm telling you, I love reading the comments. So today's comment is going to be your unique talent. If you have a special ability or just something that you think a lot of people don't know about you, I want you to brag on yourself. So tell me your unique talent. It could be something odd. It could be something that's totally not useful at all. Maybe you can hum out of your nose. I don't know. Whatever it is, just comment below and I will know, wink, wink, that you made it to the end and you guys are my diehards. I appreciate you guys so much. Now, as always, do not forget to hit that like button. Please, please, please. It helps with the algorithms. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe so that you can be notified. If you hit that notification bell anyway, you'll be notified of the new content that drops Tuesdays and Thursdays, and especially Sundays when we go live. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. And until next time, tell someone that you love them.